Crash Twinsanity was released in 2004 and was a fresh new idea for the Crash franchise. This game eliminates warp rooms and map screens, giving you an open world playground to explore. The game picks up where Wrath left off, unfortunately further cementing Wrath of Cortex as a valid entry into the series. The first thing you see is Cortex stalking Coco very pedophile-y before he stuns her, steals her clothes, and dresses up as her to trick Crash into following him. Then Aku Aku tells us that he will protect us. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for fucking nothing. Aku Aku is useless. What happened? This would have never happened in the original games. Good job.
My duty is to protect you.
After that disappointment, Cortex leads us through a charming yet unskippable tutorial level.
I'm okay! The spikes broke my fall.
That ends with a boss fight with Cortex and Engine's new contraption, Mecha Bandicoot. Fuck yes. After this, Crash and Cortex fall down a hole and the game is over. I'm Jack, and thanks for watching. Cortex jumps on Crash and the next level begins, as we are introduced to one of the new teamwork mechanics in the game. Twinsanity revolves around Crash and Cortex working together to save the world from two evil birds from the 10th dimension, wherever that is. This allows for some interesting mechanics and level design, such as throwing Cortex over a gap to activate switches and kill enemies, using his body as a snowboard, and using his head as a hammer, just to name a few. This game never gets old, as each level is completely different. As you get through the story more, you get to play as other characters. This is the first game in the main series that Cortex is playable. Aside from the fact that you are playing as Cortex, it is pretty underwhelming. He can't do any cool tricks, all he can do is shoot, and his level is a marathon of shoot this to go here, kill these fuckers, shoot this to go there, kill more fuckers, and so on. After this, we get a new character to play as, Nina Cortex. Did you know? When we are first introduced to Nina, Cortex refers to her as his niece.
Nina! My adorable young niece! My, you're getting big! And sneaky.
But later in the game, Cortex almost calls her his daughter, then quickly changes his mind and calls her his niece.
My daughter, niece!
Does this mean that maybe, just maybe, Cortex did the dirty with his sister and nobody knows about it? I'll just leave that with you. Incest. Nina's level is nothing new, aside from the fact that Nina has extendable arms, which introduces a few pointless mechanics. The music in this game is something of controversy. The soundtrack for Twinsanity was composed by Spiral Mouth, an a cappella group. This means that they do not use instruments. Instead, they use their voices to create the music. This gives the music quite a bold pop that Crash fans either love or hate. I fall into the category of love, but I can see why some people would not enjoy it. To get to the 10th dimension to find the evil bird bastards, Crash and Cortex must collect power crystals. This is stupid. I know this is a Crash game, but come on. The crystals in this game were added only for the point of having crystals in the game. They have no value. They appear out of nowhere and they have no purpose.
If you rid my land of these pests, I'll give you this power crystal.
I'm an evil scientist. What do you expect? This isn't a game.
Gems also make a return, but in a much different way. To get a gem, the player must complete a puzzle to gain access to them. By collecting gems, you can unlock bonus concept art, videos, and deleted concepts. If you enjoy that sort of thing, then great. What isn't great is how short the game is. Twinsanity is split into 4 areas: Insanity Island, Cortex's Iceberg Lab, the Academy of Evil, and the 10th Dimension. Each of these locations have 4 areas, one of which is the area in between levels used as a transition. That means that there are 12 levels in this game, not counting the transitional areas. Wow. That is tiny. And this is bullshit. The levels all offer something different and they are fun, but they don't last very long. This is a short game. Too short. Did you know, Twinsanity was originally going to feature more levels, but they were cut due to time constraints. One level, known as Gone a Bit Coco, would have taken place inside Coco's mind, but was too buggy to be fixed before the game was released. Another level would have had you walking around in Cortex's mind, fighting ugly Cortexes, to an original music track sung by Cortex, titled Take a Walk Through My Brains.
Come now, as we explore a new dimension! It should have been 2 new dimensions, but we ran out of time.
Twinsanity is quite funny. While Cortex in drag is probably one of the best things I've ever witnessed in gaming.
Are you? It's true. Blondes do have more fun.
The game proceeds to break the 4th wall on multiple occasions, mentioning that
The check bounced. Are you sure? Well, the past few years have kind of been slow. Wrath of Cortex didn't do as well as we'd hoped, and... Fish?
as well as making fun of enemies in platformers.
Hey! Yeah, you! I've been doing this for 10 stinking years. Back and forward, and I'm sick of it! Well, I'm not gonna do it no more!
While Twinsanity is a lot of fun, there are a few things to mention. Firstly, the first thing that we see at the start of the game is Cortex and Uka Uka frozen. Then tell me, how the fuck did Uka Uka end up in Cortex's Iceberg Lab, frozen in a wall that you break with Cortex's face? And speaking of Cortex, why can he teleport? How can he teleport? I don't know. Also, this game is a great buggy mess. While I have not had much trouble with my copy of the game, there is a whole ton of examples of this game just not working. There is one thing left to mention. Once you get 100%, you unlock a bonus video. What the fuck was that? All that time and effort for that? What the fuck? Oh, but if you play the NTSC version, you get a comedic video of Crash and Cortex having a therapy session. Now, tell me something. Explain this to me, clear as fucking day. What was the thought process behind making them different? It just blows my balls to pieces. The story in Twinsanity is fun. The gameplay is fun, but too short. The humour fits perfectly.
I'm stuck! The greatest evil scientist in the world! Stuck in a pipe. How could things get any worse?
and it is a different Crash experience. But there are some crappy aspects, like glitches and... Whoa! Crash getting killed by Nina's hair? What the fuck? Crash Twinsanity is good, but it is only good. I was going to give it an 8, but that was a while ago. Crash Twinsanity gets 7 out of 10. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe, share the video, and like the Facebook page. I'm Squirrel Jack, and thanks for watching.